connects these bands? What are given are the logos of all these bands? So what connects these bands? That's a very interesting connect. Let me read it out. No Doubt, Soundgarden, Sum 41, Gold Spot, Young the Giant, and Fly Leaf. Ganesh says Avengers. Okay. Oh, the Sum 41 does look like a Captain America shield. Now that he's Young the Giant is a brilliant band. Named after brands. Oh, like Gold Spot. Oh, Soundgarden looks like Iron Man. Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it. Adi Mani says sampled Ilayaraja songs. Wow. If Soundgarden sampled Ilayaraja, I would be like, yes! My dream come true. What's your answer?
I just know that the No Doubt thingy looks like a Cartoon Network show. I think Courage the Cowardly Dog, but I don't remember.
So what's your answer?
All of them look like Cartoon Network show titles.
Cartoon Network show titles.
I have no clue if that's right or wrong. It's probably wrong.
Very nice. But unfortunately wrong. Minus 10 points for you.
I'm guessing it's all of them have famous misheard lyrics like Hollaback Girl or like Young the Giants. It comes as if life's too short to eat a carrot whole. Like there's like an entire thread in the comments of that. Too funny. But I'm guessing that.
That is true. But the first part is wrong because Hollaback Girl is from Gwen Stefani. It's not from No Doubt. It's from a solo album. But based only, I love you are a good quizzer. Based on one small fact you know about one band, you just went whole on to the answer. That's how you get it. Excellent.
Yeah. All these bands have Indian origin artists. I mean, I know for a fact that No Doubt, Soundgarden and Gold Spot have, so I'm assuming the rest too.
Perfect. International bands who have topped the charts, who have a member of Indian origin is the answer we were looking for. Well done. Good job. So this is Kim Thayil, who plays that iconic solo in Black Hole Sun from Soundgarden. He was from Kerala, but yeah, he's a guitarist for Soundgarden. Tony Kanal, brilliant bassist. I love his bass lines. He and Gwen Stefani were dating for some time. That also I know, which broke my heart. Of No Doubt. Next, we have what band? Yes, Sum 41. 90s, VH1 staple, MTV staple. Dave Baksh, brilliant guitarist. That tone is really good. He's got a good YouTube series about his tone. Then we have Flyleaf, Samir Bhattacharya, who plays the guitars for Flyleaf. Lovely band, you should check them out. Yes, Samir Gadia of Young the Giant, who plays the drums. Yes. Now, there was one band which got missed out, which is here, is Sky Harbor, who is an international band full of Indian members and one Firangi guy. Now, I honestly believe Sky Harbor is like India's greatest export. Okay, I'm a big fan.
I completely agree. I mean, I think they're probably the one band which managed to break through completely. I mean, and not on the basis of having an Indian sound. I mean, they don't have a sitar or they don't have a tabla in their sound. They're a truly international band. And when they started off, in fact, they had Anup Shastri on the drums, who is again a guy in the US, Indian origin guy, but an American. And what I really look forward to them, to their albums is, I mean, they have these massive names as collaborations. Like Marty Friedman is a massive fan of Sky Harbor. Imagine that. I mean, imagine Keshav started off
MySpace
on RSJ forums, and then MySpace. He started this bedroom project, and to one day get a mail from Marty Friedman saying, "Hey man, I like your music. I would love to collaborate." And Keshav has also has done a track on Marty's album as such. So yeah, amazing band.
So if you want to know that song, that's Celestial. That's the one that's got Marty Friedman's solo. And you know, when I was a fan of Sky Harbor forever, but you know, when I realized that they had hit superstardom is when I saw what's on the next slide. Sky Harbor put this out, but I had already seen it and I lost it. I'm a big fan of Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I'm a big fan of Richard Dawkins. So I'm a big fan of Neil deGrasse Tyson. I have watched Cosmos, I watched all the shows. I'm a big fan of Richard Dawkins. I'm a biologist and I'm an evolutionary biologist at heart. So obviously Richard Dawkins is a big fan of mine. I mean, I'm a big fan of his. Imagine I lost my I lost it when I was watching a Star Talk episode of Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he says, I'd like to introduce Richard Dawkins. And Richard Dawkins comes on stage, and do you know what song they play as his entrance music? They play Evolution by Sky Harbor. Okay. So my favorite physicist talking to my favorite biologist over my favorite Indian album track, I lost it. And then I thought maybe it was a mistake or I heard it differently. Then I think I sent in a screenshot of that, the message that Sky Harbor officially put out. And I was like, over the moon. That's it. I'm like, Neil deGrasse Tyson likes Sky Harbor. Oh my God. Big, yeah.
The other band that we had in the question was, of course, Gold Spot, who's famous for Siddharth Khosla on the vocals. I like this fun fact, which is sort of related to even Hollywood. Siddharth Khosla has made himself a career even in television. So if you're fans of this show called This Is Us, you'll actually see his name in the credits because he's the composer of the score there, right? So he's one of composing the score for the show. A lot of people in the chat mentioned that doesn't Freddie Mercury count?
He studied in India, but we needed.
Was he born in India?
No, he was not born in India. He was born in Zanzibar.
That's right. He was born in Zanzibar. That's why.
So if anybody can figure out who he is, he's Kanye West's producer guy, big shot, major guy. Whose name is escaping me right now. Sohan, what is this guy's name? I forgot. But this is Kanye West's producer. He is also right now producing like about 15, 20 other albums at independent. Jeff
Bhasker, right?
Yeah, Jeff Bhasker.
Jeff Bhasker.
Yeah. Jeff Bhasker, it is. So he is also a huge name on the scene, Jeff Bhasker. You can follow his music. His production is amazing. If you like the way how Kanye West sounds, he's basically like the Phil Spector for the R&B hip hop world. His production values are brilliant. Jeff Bhasker is man. Low budget Dave Grohl, it seems.
and speaking of producers of Indian origin, I think we must speak about Rick Parashar. Rick Parashar, who produced a bunch of bands that you might have heard of, including Soundgarden, Pearl Jam. He was a big part of the whole Seattle grunge movement. Him and his brother Raj Parashar, they had set up one of the biggest studios in Seattle at that time. Yes, so Rick Parashar for sure.
Currently the manager for Pliny and David Maxim Mikik is also Indian origin. He's like pretty cool. Rick Beato talks about Rick Parashar. Yes. Hey, Rick Beato fans in the house.